everyone, welcome to Children's Art Museum of India. I welcome you to yet another exciting topic in our today's tutorial, which is one-point perspective. Basically, one-point perspective is a drawing technique that creates the illusion of depth by having all parallel lines that run away from the viewer converge at single vanishing point on the horizon line. So horizon line, which I have made right now, can be up or low on the paper. It is called as eye level. Okay, now after that you have to make vanishing point can be at any place on the horizon line. I have made it in the center of our paper because we are going to practice a very basic sketch with this. Let's practice making a square of 4 cm. Draw a regular square anywhere on your paper. This is the front face of a perspective square. These are called orthogonal lines. From each of the 4 corners of our square, draw light straight lines extending towards the vanishing point. So the lines are starting from the vanishing point and connecting on each corner of your square. Now repeat the same square at the back by the help of your orthogonal lines. Here we have our perfect cube in one-point perspective. Let's practice this one more time. I'm taking the same measurement but place the square wherever you want. You can experiment with this. I'm placing it a bit low on my paper. Connect all the converging lines to the vanishing point. And now you have to make the back of the square. Remember, all 4 points should be made. And that is how you are going to get the back of the box. How far back you want your square to go. Draw a new line that is parallel to the side of your original square. This line will intersect the top and bottom orthogonal lines. In easier words, all orthogonal lines will be connected by the help of your second square. Don't forget, orthogonal lines are very important. These are the lines that appear to recede into the distance and converge at the vanishing point. Erase the orthogonal lines which are converging and you got your perfect cube. Try adding shading with your color pencil or your normal pencil just to give it a little bit more beautiful effect. Making one more square, now placing it on the top of your paper, that means above the eye level. And what is the eye level? Horizon line. The horizontal line which we made in the center of our paper is the eye level. So this box is above our eye level and we could barely be able to see the inside depth of the box. Let's see how this goes. Made the orthogonal lines, now making the back square. So the converging lines will always help you in making the back of your box. And not just only box, but they will help you to shape up the object or your sketch or your landscape into perspective. Let's note this down. It will help you in remembering for our next artwork. Now let's make sure our horizon line is almost at the top of our paper and you can place the vanishing point more towards the left or more towards the right. That will totally impact how the perspective sketch is going to take shape. I'm taking 5 centimeters measurement to make this square and this is going to be turning into a building. Make sure you make all the orthogonal lines. They are converging at the vanishing point. Now we are going to make parallel lines parallel to this. This is going to determine how wide is going to be or how big is going to be or how much depth we want to add into the building. While you're making these parallel lines, they can go as far as you want or as close as you want. That depends totally upon the artist, how much depth they want to give. Let's add some windows. I want to add a path over here, but before that let's add a sidewalk. Making the sketching a little bit more interesting, let's add some trees in the background. Here you will understand how to make trees in perspective as well. We understood buildings, we understood box. Now let's see how the tree's shape is going to be changed. The size is going to be changed according to the perspective. We all know that things recede or they seem small when they are far away in distance. That's how the trees are also going to look. As far as we go into our sketch, the tree is going to look smaller in size. The farther your object is in distance, the smaller will be its size. Also, don't forget, while you are making the trees, the shading or the color should be a little bit lighter as compared to the first tree and less detailed, because the distance will obviously blur out our vision and we won't be able to see much detailed tree. On the left side, I'm adding a fence. It's totally up to you if you want to add a plain ground or again make trees. I won't be adding any details in the building which is on the left. Let's see what you all guys come up with. Everything can be made into a perspective sketch, even humans. There are many different types of perspective sketches. It goes 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, 3.4, 5, 6, bird's eye, and a lot more. There's even fish eye perspective as well, and it becomes really interesting as you move forward. Keep your initial lines light. This makes it easier to erase your mistakes. Accuracy is key to a convincing perspective drawing here. Master drawing cubes and rectangular prisms before moving on to complex objects like cylindrical shape and the other things. See how it changes the perspective and the overall feel of your drawing. Keep on practicing as much as you can. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again.